Oh, what time is it? I think it's time for day 24 of collecting cash. What do we got today? So, today is, in my world, January 2nd. In your world, it is January 24th. We are getting closer and closer to merging our two worlds, because every day that I get a little bit behind is a day closer to me being completely caught up with you. But at this point in the series, you should already be aware that I run sales in Toy Auctions 24/7 on Facebook, claim sales. I run sales in The Toy Life on Facebook. I run sales on Whatnot. I run sales on Narc's Whatnot. Sometimes I even run sales on Boston Mike's Whatnot. I'm just giving you all the places that you might be able to buy stuff to help out with this challenge. So if you haven't caught on to that, that's what's going on. I also have an eBay account that you could purchase from, that all of those sales will go into our collecting cash goal. Narc also has an eBay account, which is right here, that you can buy things from to support him, which helps him be able to concentrate on content creation and making movies with me. But I also have this eBay account right here that will go directly into collecting cash. And we will be taking things from collecting cash. If it makes more sense for him to sell on his eBay, then that's where they'll go. So that's a little update and a little, information if you do want to help. Right now, the shop is still a mess. We're still working on getting this place cleaned up. I had extra theater curtains that I'm going to be replacing these with, because so much sun comes in through that. So those are more like blackout curtains. So I'm going to put them up. I might even do that today. I think I got them here. Where are they at? I'm pretty sure that I left the leftovers here at the shop somewhere. What did I do with them? Oh, duh! Right here. So I have these extras. I think I'm going to replace those. And then that way, it's going to be darker in here, but when we have lights set up, it'll be lit. Also, in terms of cleaning up, we have someone that's going to redo the frame of this tile. So like you see that tile, how it's fallen down. It's because the people that did this spaced everything too far apart. So in some areas, the tiles just droop over time. Even if you replace that, it's going to do that again because it doesn't have the support that it needs. So that'll be happening, but we are putting closure to our claim sale that we ran on Toy Auctions 24/7. It was our first claim sale of the year. It did fairly well, considering the amount of work that had to go into it. I didn't need to do much, and it went fairly well. I got rid of a lot of things that I had bought in that the table buyout video, where we went to the American Toy Show and bought everything that was left on that one side of the table. We sold the Monster Highs from that. So that helps me get closer to even on that, which is nice. So you're going to see them. I'll go over what they sold for. But the family is at the park right now, enjoying their last bits of Christmas vacation, Christmas and New Year's vacation. Narc and I are, we spent the day talking to a couple friends of ours on a possible documentary we're going to be helping out on. And if I am able to get any money out of that, that will go directly into this pot as well. And Golderman is a big player in that. It's not going to be able to be done without him. So I had to debrief him because he's not feeling well, so he wasn't able to do the location scout with us. So I spent a lot of the day doing that, and then I spent a lot of the day calling guards that are coming on board with my security company and calling clients, because just stuff that we need to go over in the new year. That was most of the day. And then after the location scout, I came to back alley, and right now I am going over all of day 24's sales. So today's going to be a fairly quick video. Might not even have many cuts. I'm going to have to put graphics up, but I mean, I think today's going to be pretty short-lived, to be honest. So without further ado, I'm still feeling one way. I'm still feeling different because Stranger Things is over. It's crazy. It's crazy how that happens. How filmmakers and show creators can create something that when it's gone, you just feel different. I feel sad. I know there's going to be spin-offs, but it was something that they look forward to. And those sons of bitches dropped their episodes on Thanksgiving this year, Christmas this year, and New Year's this year. So they took over the holiday season. I was telling my friends, I was like, Stranger Things just like completely took over the holidays, because all me and my family were looking forward to was the actual episodes of Stranger Things and not the holidays themselves. We were like, oh, here it comes. And now that it's over and they were fortunate enough to know when they were ending the series, not like some of our favorite shows where they just end out of nowhere. This one knew that they were ending it, and we knew that this was going to be the last season, and we knew that last night, or really New Year's Eve, 2 nights ago, was going to be the last episode, which was 2 hours and 6 minutes long, so it really was like a movie. We knew that was going to be the last, so it's sad. It's sad. I don't even know how I got there. I think I just wanted to tell you how I felt. Deal with it. Me and my wife and kids are sad because the show ended. All right, I made my packing list the way I always do. I go through the claim sale. I look at what people claimed. I write their name down, and I start making the list. Then I take those items. I put them in a box. I take them home. I weigh them. I go on pirate ship. I get their shipping. I tell them the total, and then they pay me. Never needs to be anything fancy. It's time-consuming, but there's no real way to fancy it up and go faster. So dang, dude, I said without further ado already, and then I made you wait because I wanted to talk about Strange Things. Anyway, the first thing we sold for day 24 of Collecting Cash is Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon is going to our friend Jennifer, and we sold that for $35. Sailor Moon SH Figure Arts Bandai product for $35? Okay. I remember when the cheapest one you'd be able to get from that line would be like $65, but okay, sell for $35. She also picked up the birthday Monster High. So let's take a look. Where you at? Scary Sweet Birthday. Scary Sweet Birthday went for $20. We got the Laguna Blue Monster High, went for $20. We got the Dracula or Draculara, $20. That's Jennifer's box. Then we move on to Andrew's box. And Andrew got this super rare. Who's it made this? McFarlane super rare 5 Nights at Freddy's little build set. It's complete, it's fresh, it's very expensive online, but because this one has a bad box, they got a steal of a deal at $20. So he spent $20 on this, and they bought the Jennifer Long Monster High for $20. So Andrew spent $40 for it with us. Okay, G.I. Joe, Dwayne bought this one coming off card for $10. Good deal. Space Jam, one of our more recent pickups. I told you this sold for $35. You guys saw when I purchased this one, I just sold it for $35, so I think I had a little bit of a come up on that. And the Monster High card, or Monster High car, rather. I don't know why I said card. Right here, sold for $35. And you guys remember when I picked this up at that one sale, I got it in a bundle. So my daughter already had a vehicle, didn't need this one, so I sold this one for $35. Now, in terms of this claim sale, this one I did in, switch my arms up a bit. My arms getting tired. Whew. In terms of that claim sale, that's everything that people claimed in the comments. and that was a total of $215. So $215 in that claim sale. But that's not it. I had a leftover claim sale. Someone hit me up. So boom, they bought this tick, the bad card, cool figure. I sold it to them for $10. So there's another 10. So now we're at $225 for today. Then our buddy that bought the strawberry shortcake, the 2016 one, in a video from a couple days ago, hit me up and purchased this for $20. The Beast Boy Teen Titans. This was from 2003. He bought this for $20. So we got 30 added outside of the claim sale. And then finally, the last of my world's smallest, and these are actually super sick. It's not like lame ones. You got Transformers, Masters of the Universe, Ninja Turtles, and G.I. Joe. Any one of those can be found in these. So it's just miniature figures and miniature comics that are associated with those toy lines. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 in there, plus the fifth one at $5 a piece, because he wanted the one that was actually in the display as well. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We sold this to him for $30. So claim sale, $215. $225. $245. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So $245 plus the 30, $275 for day 24. So $275. I'm actually doing the math live as I talk to you right now, because I only did the packing list for the things in the claim sale. And then I remembered that those people had sent me direct messages on Facebook and said that they wanted those things. So that's why they're getting in there. So give me a minute. Let me sort this out. And then I got to text my wife, because she's going to go to Walmart and buy us new boxes, because my box situation is looking weak. I only have these boxes, and those are all like gigantic boxes for when we sell hot toys or oversized items. They're really good boxes. I keep them, but I'm out of the standard ones for that these things could fit in. So let me get these sorted. Let me text my wife. $275, collecting cash, day 24. Thank you. Okay, I actually had boxes for everything except for this one. So Steph's gonna pick up that box and then pick us up a new supply of boxes like these kind.